G'day plant friends and avocado enthusiasts. Welcome to this video. Welcome to Scott Grows an Avocado Tree. This vlog was filmed over the last 5 or 6 months. The first part of this video is a plant swap and plant shop when it was still considered safe to be going out into public in the early stages of 2020. And after the plant swap and plant shop, I'm going to be following the plants through to where they are now. So sit back and enjoy. I am off to a Bunnings to meet one of my subscribers. We're doing a little bit of a plant swap, and while we're at Bunnings, we're going to have a little bit of a plant shop. I was going to be giving her a few things, but I found mealybugs very close to me this morning, and I do not want to give her mealybugs. So instead, we're giving her an avocado tree that's about 2 years old. I'm giving her a strawberry, and I'm giving her some daffodils. And, of course, a scrunchie that I made on the stream a little while ago. I've never done one of these before. I'm a bit excited. Let's get to it. The next video you see will be at Bunnings because I am not going to film while I'm driving. I've just arrived at Bunnings and I've just got a message from her. She is inside, so I'm going to go in and meet her. We're in the garden section now. This is Zen.
Hi.
And Zen has got some cuttings for me.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So we've got a big box of plants.
Got a big box of plants.
A medium-sized box of plants. We've got some here, some marble queen, I think devil's ivy, and in there we've got some Thai constellation, some philodendron cordata, some begonia. I'm not sure what type it is. I think it might be just angel wing.
We'll try and get an idea on that sometime. That's okay.
We've also got some philodendron micans in there.
Beautiful.
And we've got some Adansonii too. Just there we are.
Yeah, wonderful.
And that's about it, I think.
Oh my, there's so much here. You're so generous.
Well, yes, you're very welcome. And anytime, I'm happy to come and swap cuttings with you.
Oh, absolutely.
I like to get rid of some of my plants.
Oh, they're beautiful. Awesome.
Yeah.
Whilst in the garden section, I checked out some roses. I think it's time for a red rose.
Red rose.
I've got some yellow roses. So this looks fun.
Yeah, there's really dark velvety.
Yeah, I like one of the bigger head. This one looks fun. I think I'm gonna go with one of these.
They are beautiful.
Oh, I do love roses. There we go. Not much to look at right now. And now here's a very brief montage of the indoor plant section. These cute figs. So many of them. So cute.
I love these little cacti as well. The fuzzy ones.
Yeah, they're nice. Like them. I'm home now. You might be able to hear a bit of neighbour noise with leaf blowers and things. It is almost winter here in Australia now. And I have just had a look at these guys. And so anything that has roots, I'm going to pop into a pot now. The others that have just been cut very freshly, I am going to start propagating in water. And we're going to track these guys over the next little while just to see how they go. And really, I let them go and grow over winter. Winter's not the best time to be propagating things, I realise. It would have been better to do it when it was warmer, but that was when we did our plant swap, before the winter. When it was time to plant them, I probably could have planted them a little earlier when they were first starting to show roots instead of having whole handfuls of roots. It was time to pot them up though, and I potted them up in a mixture of cheap potting mix, some perlite and some peat moss. I planted them in an arrangement of plastic and terracotta pots. Some of these plants I will repot later, especially the ones that are in plastic pots, into more permanent homes, or giving them as gifts, especially when I have multiple of the same kind of plant. Now we'll wait a little longer to see how they're doing. The Thai constellation had roots from the very beginning, and I put it in a small pot shortly after receiving it. It didn't do a lot over the winter, but now that it's warming up, it's starting to show signs of growth, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. It's been about a month since I potted up the props, and look at them go now. There have been a few that have shown signs of stress as they settle in, but overall, look at the plants I've gotten from this plant swap. I am super happy and feeling very thankful. I'm especially keen to see how the Philodendron Brazil goes as it trails in the bedroom. I've also got a trellis for the Monstera amazonii to climb up, and I'm trying to train the Philodendron micans up a stake, but we'll see how it goes into the future. I might end it up with it on a moss pole or let it trail. The plant, which we think is a Begonia maculate, has got some drying leaf edges, but I think it'll pull through. If you have a better idea on this plant, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And the rose I bought is growing beautifully. I'm looking forward to its flowers later in the season. I have a few reflections on this whole plant swap process. First of all, what a fantastic thing to do, especially as our houseplant community grows, as more people all over the world are getting more into houseplants, which we've seen this year. What a fantastic way to connect and engage and support and have community with other people than to swap cuttings or actual plants with them. What a fantastic thing to do. I feel so very grateful to be a part of doing a plant swap with someone, for somebody to want to give me some of their plants in return for some of mine. I just think that's really lovely. And the plants which Zen gave me, I'm just blown away by her generosity, and it's inspired me to think about how generous I'm being, especially when it comes to giving away my plants myself. So I'm keen to think about growing plants which I'm able to give to other people as well, people in my own life. I think it's really wonderful to be generous, and I'm hoping to continue on that generosity. And that is the plant swap that I was involved with. I think it's great to remember to be generous, to be careful not to give people problems, pests. I didn't give Zen my mealybug plants. And to, just as a safety thing, meet if you're doing a plant swap in a public space, especially if you haven't met this person before, for everybody's safety. I hope that you can have as positive an experience as I did with plant swaps in the future. Thank you very much, Zen, for your generosity and for being a part of this plant swap with me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your successful plant swap stories in the comments below. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you next time.
Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree.